Alright. So, I need to turn this off. Well, I hope that was fun. I don't know what kind of spa Grant wants to go to. You told me about one in New Jersey, though.
Yeah, we couldn't.
Yeah, which makes you kind of dirty. Alright. 100 line, 100 line, 100 line. Huh. Alright, so I remember we ended really fast yesterday. Also, final warning for spoilies. So I will have to talk to you later, Steven. I can't hold her with my tummy being the way it is. Ow! Yeah, not the most delicate, as you just saw. Alerts! Oh yeah, what's up, Tux? You saw it? Oh, you saw me logging in? Well, here, let me... There you go. And look! I can see that Tux has been playing Guardians of Inazuma. And guess what, Tux? I couldn't tell that this was you at first because you got rid of your old Pokemon profile pic of that girl from Gen 9. This new picture is pretty good, though, I will say. What's this Pokemon? Is this Snivy?
Hey, if you don't know who Snivy is,
I think this is Snivy.
it's Snivy. How do you not know Snivy? It's Gen 5.
There's fucking 1,000 Pokemon.
But it's a starter. It's like, it came out with Oshawott and Tepig. Tepig's getting a Mega.
Look, you know what, Grant? I'm gonna make you play...
Thank you, Tuck. Shaking my head. How does he not know who Snivy is?
No, I said, isn't this Snivy? Okay.
He wasn't sure!
We're gonna make you play freaking Squirtle with us. It's Pokemon Wordle. You have to remember the names of everything, and it's really hard. Smug level 200, definitely. Very cute. Alrighty, guys. Where the fuck were we at in 100 line?
Tsubasa let us down.
Pokemon? Peggy only knows Pokemon from Stadium 2? Wrong!
Where am I? You're finally awake. Vexness!
Beshness.
Vexness!
Ugh. My body hurts. I still have my injuries and scrapes. But I'm still alive. Why am I still alive?
I wondered about this base, but it seems you were living rather a comfortable life here. The heroes who lost to such reckless people are truly pathetic, or perhaps they were never up to the task in the first place.
Why are you keeping me alive?
Why, you ask? You lost, you have no right to decide what happens to you. I decide when I want to kill you.
Everyone was captured, Saray included. What does she plan on doing if she's not going to kill us right away?
I've made my subordinates investigate most of the place. Seems like there's a few dozen days until an attack gets launched from here. Luckily, that leaves a lot of time. There are things I want to know before I destroy this place. Or perhaps I could use this space so my superior self can rise to the position of the new god.
It's not... It's not over. I won't give up. So long as I'm alive, I haven't lost.
Incomprehensible.
Ugh.
I know you have other plans. All that's left is to find out how easily I let death come to you. All you can do is beg and hope for my mercy. So then, why haven't you abandoned all hope?
Isn't it obvious? I can't lose hope. I need to protect everyone. I promised I would.
You hoping for some kind of miracle? Hoping your friends will come and save you? This isn't a matter of believing until you manifest something. I've shown you enough of my strength to make that very clear. You lost. You can turn back time all you like, but you cannot best me. Just who are you anyway? You're no warrior, are you? Same with this scared little girl. A warrior would have died honorably, and it's not like a warrior to be incarnate.
Incorrigibly.
Incorrigibly stubborn. Just what are you people? On top of that, how are you able to use that power? The power of God. What is that?
Power of God?
What does she have? Oh,
That's not... Meg. That have stuff.
anything? I'm not telling.
I'm not telling you a thing, no matter what you do to me. I felt fear under Vesh's cold gaze, but... Nutmeg, come here.
Nutmeg! Thank you.
Yeah, why don't you shut the crate and then we can look at it after stream. Hey, where are you going? You're hoping I kill you and get it over with, right? But to kill someone who wants to die is to grant him his wish. And I feel like I have a much more suitable role for you. Suitable role?
I've developed some interest in you, seeing as you came back in time to challenge us. So I've decided to keep you alive. That is this decision of the great Vexness.
And with that, she left. That's when I finally realized I was bound in chains by my ankles. It didn't seem like I'd be able to break them and make a run for it. Even if Veshness is only keeping me alive on a whim, I know what she wants. She wants to steal his power. The reason she hasn't just destroyed the school is because she wants to learn about our mission. And she may be planning to launch an attack on everyone taking refuge on the artificial satellite. But even if we did talk, it's not like we have anything to tell her. I bet Saray hid information from us in anticipation of a situation like this. But if he is still alive, we still have hope remaining. Our mission hasn't failed yet. I can buy some time, and while I do, I need to think of what to do next.
Free time.
This isn't a matter of believing until you manifest something. I have shown you enough of my strength to make that very clear.
I know how strong she is, and I know I can't win alone.
But I can't give up.
But I can't give up. Where'd she go?
I give her a treat. She's eating on her bed. Even if everyone else has given up, I need to hold out.
Motherfucker, let me go! You think that shit's gonna keep me down? I'm the immortal Tagemura, bitch! I'll kill your asses, get these chains off me!
A screeching worm, stay put!
God.
You kicked it. You can't do that, Adamak. Overlord Veshness didn't tell you we could toy with them, did she? Overlord Veshness will scold us. All of us. Tommy, you gank. Are you too scared of that crazy bitch? She's the one who told us to put them in confinement, right? It's only natural to knock them back in line if they start shit. I hate Natalie. Ugh, it pisses me off having to babysit these freaks. Keep bad-mouthing her, and maybe I'll snitch to Overlord Veshness. I wouldn't put it past Quenzel to do exactly that, you know? Bunch of fucking pussies. That's scared of the hag, are you? Hey, Prophet. Oh, he did it again! Adamak, that's enough. Did you forget what happened to Overlord Dalsha? Oh, we know who that is. The hell could I? We swore our loyalty to Overlord Veshness. Getting wild ideas will only lead to regret. A lopsided boot plate? Fuck! Why are you kicking it? Gives a shit, it's not against the teachings. What is Overlord Veshness doing anyway? Interesting at the moment. She's still keeping them alive? Seems so. We're supposed to lock each one of them in their rooms and take turns watching them. And in the event of an interrogation, we take them to Overlord Veshness. We can't just slit their Why can't we just slit their throats? We should just destroy this shithole already. This really crawls up my ass. By the way, where's Ava? I don't see her anywhere. She's having that girl who got cold feet before the suicide bombing show her around the building. I guess she's willing to talk since she's such a coward. Basically, Natalie, we got captured.
What are the Power Rangers? Yes, exactly.
We got captured by the bad guys,
Like,
and
yeah.
now we're... We got captured, and now we're finding out what's gonna happen next. And these guys are the... Well, they're the bad guys. I think our characters are really the bad guys, but... Can you... For now, Adamak will keep an eye on them until Ava is back.
You were taking like 4 voices.
It's too much. They all look the same. I'm just... that moody little bitch better get back here soon. Hear that, shitbags? Listen up, try to run and I'll beat your fucking brains out. That would be much more fun. I want to get this job over with and go home.
Let me take this for a second.
We're living our Rita Repulsa era. Yeah, I showed Grant the gif I use most mornings, and he's like, isn't that from Power Rangers? And I'm like, well, yes. That would be much more fun. I want to get this job over with and go home. What's that? Nothing to say? Ugh. It's not even worth trying to intimidate you. I can't believe Vala Garzo and the rest died, these scumbags. Her too. This is a really weird route. Where is everyone? Are they being held somewhere like I am? I wish I could at least see if they're okay. Damn it, what do I do? Veshnis didn't show up that day. On one hand, I was relieved. On the other, I was frustrated that nothing was happening.
Oh, we lost a day?
I tried to curl up into a ball and sleep in order to heal my wounds faster. I tried and failed. The school was supposed to be my home here, but now my mind and body, they rejected the idea of sleeping defenseless. Was Veshnis not going to come today? That would mean another day without any clue as to how I might be able to get out of this. If that's even possible anyway, that is. It was just then that I saw a silhouette approaching the leisure lounge. It's not Veshnis. Tsubasa. Tsubasa, thank God you're alive! Tried to get close to her, but... Damn. Right, I can't move freely because of the chains. Does she hate us because we tried to sacrifice her? Wait, what? What are you doing walking around freely, Tsubasa?
I brought you food. I'll just set it here.
That was all Tsubasa said before she turned away. Hey, wait! My cries were in vain as Tsubasa practically fled out of the room. I can't reach the food from here. Gaku's room is fucking disgusting.
You, what are you doing here?
I brought you food. I'll just set it here.
Don't want it. Probably poisoned.
It's not. I ate it. It's fine.
Oh. All of us are shut in here, so why do you get to walk around and eat, huh?
Well,
Did you join them? Did you sell us out?
I didn't.
Then why are you the only one who's not chained up? You can't tell me, huh? Then why do I don't need your food, man?
Kiriko said you should eat.
Huh?
She said if you don't, you won't regain any stamina. She said there's no other option right now.
She did.
Sorry, I'll be back.
In Danganronpa 2, Akane's room looks like that. Nutmeg. You didn't lock it, babe?
Here.
Takumi.
Takumi, what are you doing right now? Where are you? Are you hiding somewhere, waiting for an opportunity? Are you still alive? I haven't given up hope. You haven't given up hope yet, have you? Isn't Akane's where we found the undies? No. You only get undies if you complete a, free time event. But Akane's was, like, littered with garbage, just like that room. Nasty behavior. Thanks for the food. Tsubasa brings me food twice a day. She leaves immediately, maybe on Vecious' orders, but I managed to get her to talk to me a little after desperately calling her name. She told me that everyone is safe and that they're locked up in their rooms. The commanders are watching them, and they're forbidden from speaking to one another. Vecious decided that Tsubasa could be useful after she wasn't able to detonate the bomb, and now she's been ordered to show them around the school and to do chores. Tsubasa figures that if she disobeys them, we'll all be killed, so she feels she has to comply. But it seems everyone else thinks of her as a traitor for it.
I need to get going.
Sure, thanks for talking to me. I can rest a bit easier now. What's up?
Takumi, do you think I'm a traitor too?
Huh? No, I don't. You just told me everything.
But it's my fault this happened if I'd been able to set off the bomb.
Well, we were actively making the worst choice, so... If I had, you'd be dead. No one should have been forced to do that. No one can blame you. So, you don't blame yourself either.
That's not true.
Huh?
I mean, you're the one who picked me to do it.
She's right.
Is she blaming us?
Yes.
You don't blame yourself either. Not true. No one should have been forced to do that. No one can blame you. I'm sorry you suck, Tsubasa!
Now that I can think about it calmly and rationally, choosing Tsubasa was a mistake in the first place. Tsubasa isn't the kind of person who could suicide bomb the enemy. And yet I chose her anyway. I'm the one who got us in this mess.
No, Tsubasa did!
The reactions were honestly hilarious, because Kyoshika's like, hello, I'm asking to do it, and we're like, no.
Tsubasa.
Yeah. I made the wrong decision. And it's not as if asking Kyoshika or Takemaru would have been any better. I needed to do something. And yet, I couldn't.
You ran that mouth of yours, and yet you're still wallowing in misery.
You. Vecious had shown up beside me without me noticing.
Well, are you regretting your choices? I could lop off your hands and feet to make you answer. You understand the reason I'm not doing this is because I'm not trying to interrogate or even torment you. I simply wish to talk to you.
Talk to me? What for? What does she want to know? Yeah, I do. I have regrets.
Why? Why do you have regrets?
Why?
You made an error in judgment as commander, that must be it.
That's why I regret it. I wish I made the right decision.
What do you think will come of all these thoughts of yours? If you win, you control everything. If you lose, everything is taken from you. That's war.
Are you trying to tell me that since I lost, regrets are pointless?
Naturally, you can't change what's happened. Well, you're redoing the past, right? I suppose that's why you're full of regret. That's also probably why you lost.
So she knows that. What do you mean?
The commander must weigh all possibilities and select just one of the multitude of strategies. And then you must try to seize victory. That's because you went back in time once before. You naively believed you always had the option to redo things. That dulled your judgment. You weren't unable to make the correct choice. No, you were unable to believe in your choices. That's why you regret your decision. You are unable to have confidence in your choices. I only walk the paths I believe in. The only path that lies before my greatness is the one I have chosen to take. All those under my command shall follow me down that path, because they know if they do, victory awaits them.
We'll see her in the next route. I don't care what she says.
A future awaits them.
Takes some nerve to say that when you kill your comrades and steal their power.
It must be done, and since I've decided to do so, it is the correct choice. That's why you wouldn't cross me. Well, I don't know what goes on in their heads. But what matters is that consequently, if they don't defy me. You're always unsteady on your feet. Your determination ever wavering. The lives of your friends hinge on your decisions you made in such a precarious state.
So you're telling me you've never regretted anything?
What a foolish question. Of course not. Everything was my choice. There was never any need for regret.
And I'll be your first regret. Your choice to not finish me off, to keep me alive, I'll make you regret it. What, is something funny?
You intrigue me. Not even Dulcia has ever said such a thing to me. What is it you can do, bound in chains and awaiting death, or is there anything you can do at all? It intrigues me. I'll just have to wait and see. There's still time. We'll talk while I investigate the space.
You will?
The technology you have is fairly complex. It wouldn't be easy to simply destroy, but it will take time to figure out your entire plan. Talking to you will starve off boredom until I'm finished.
True, he does have the bomb. That's actually a good point, Natalie.
What bomb?
See, every, like, once in, like, 10 comments, Natalie says something that's like, whoa.
What bomb do we have?
The one inside us.
Oh, yeah, but that's not enough to kill her.
True, she survives the fucking firebomb. You're going to talk to an enemy?
You're not an enemy to me anymore. You're just a loser.
So, I'm not even worth worrying about then.
Surely you want to know more about my greatness. Perhaps if you knew even one of my weaknesses, you could change your situation. Now then, I have things to do today. We'll continue this tomorrow.
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
Veshness ended the conversation there and leisurely made her way to the exit. I might be able to change my situation if I knew her weakness. That might be true, but what does this all mean to her? Is she really just doing it to keep herself entertained? I made the wrong choice. But according to her, it wasn't the choice that was important. It was the way I handled making decisions that was wrong. Because somewhere deep inside, I believed I could just redo my mistakes since I had already gone back in time once before. Which means my decision to redo the past itself was a mistake. I came back to this world so I wouldn't fail this time, so we could win. I fought desperately during my second chance to keep that previous tragedy from repeating itself. Was that choice my first mistake? What should I have done then? What is this, our fourth?
Why'd it give us a save there? Does it do that?
Oh, hey, fail.
Does it, like, want it? I think it's their way of saying, because I guess they're like, oh, do you want to go back in time?
That's funny. Veshness sex slave says what? Yeah, this is the Veshness. We're bound by Veshness route. The next day, Tsubasa brought me another meal. She waited silently for me to finish, and once she saw I was done...
I'll be taking this then, bitch.
She's evil.
Hey, Tsubasa, have you been sleeping?
Are you worried about me, bitch?
Sir? Of course. Tsubasa silently left the room without giving me an answer. Whoop.
Wrong.
Oh, nothing. I'm sure she has her regrets too. I'm not the only one.
Are we making both pizzas tonight? But I just had pizza.
When?
The chicken prawn pizza.
At the house?
No, right now. What do you think I was eating over there?
I'm not eating anything over there.
I was. What do you think I was eating over there?
You are gaslighting me so hard, and it's not going to work.
I literally did.
No. We're having pizza. It's Pizza Friday, and no Takumi cake.
No, I did. I got it from the house. There's only one slice.
What are you talking about?
You're right. There was no pizza.
I know!
I guess.
Yes, we're gonna have our Trader Joe's pizzas. It only makes sense. Everybody else sees her as a traitor. There was not pizza!
This room is rather comfortable. What exactly was it used for?
He really just appears out of nowhere.
If your significant other...
touching my boob?
If your significant other doesn't gaslight you, do they really love you? Well...
No, I literally had pizza. I thought he saw it, but I guess he didn't.
A mantra to live by for this one.
What do you want now?
I brought you this. Sit.
Oh, God! Okay, this is the fail route. This is no longer the Grant route.
You should be honored. It's rare for anyone to sit with my superior self.
And to what do I owe the pleasure? You know what? Veshness is actually fail.
I wish for you to speak fully on your own will. This is mere entertainment to me.
Just to put this in perspective, do you know what other character is fail? Yuriko.
I like Jericho. She
Yeah.
knows I'm desperate over here.
Now then, I've come up with a little game. I'm going to ask you a few questions about yourself. Each time you answer one of my questions, I'll answer one of yours.
Huh? You
Interesting.
answer my questions? Come on. I can't imagine you'd be truthful with me.
Aren't you intuitive? Right. I'll tell one lie. But only one. You'll have to guess what the lie is. How does that sound?
Actually, yes.
Yes?
What happens if
The
Remove
the
your
CG
shackles.
scenes are usually voice profit.
A game without risk or reward would be a terrible bore. Well, are you interested?
Looks like I don't have any choice. Are you first?
No. You can go first.
I'm not sure what to ask her now that I've been put on the spot. Oh. But I guess it better be something that would help me get to know her. Do you have family?
Family.
Yeah, family. Even you must have parents or siblings, right?
Yeah, we chose to sacrifice Tsubasa because, I kind of wanted to see what would happen.
So,
She really let us down.
I will say, both of us didn't expect she would fail.
I did not think that was gonna happen.
And now we have a whole ass route where we're just prisoners. Like, very, very cool. But what I said as soon as it happened is, imagine sacrificing Takemaru to a missile. Literally, the result of us doing that was we formed a sex cult with all of the survivors and took over the artificial satellite. Literally anything can happen as a result of these choices.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
Best choice, I'm gonna say.
Tsubasa traded us in order to be sex slaves.
I have a younger sister. She's currently watching over the little girl who brought you your food.
Isn't that Ava? Wait, is Ava her sister?
She's watching over the little girl who brought your food. So someone's watching Tsubasa.
Yeah, but they said Ava was showing her around.
Ava is related to Veshness?
We don't know that for sure, but...
And I
No
can see
duh.
you've gotten 3 more endings. Did you guys reach the story lock? Yeah, we did.
Wait, is...
Well, we're apparently part of Veshness' sex cult now.
Is Vexus?
Wait, that means Kamyun is Veshness' daughter.
That would kind of make sense, but that her sister died. Nope. Maybe we're wrong. We have no proof that's Ava, but it could be.
She's currently watching the little girl who brought you your food, but Grant brought up that Ava, the commanders asked where Ava was, and their response was she's watching the prisoner girl, who's Tsubasa. So what? Okay. She's here?
Yes, and she's a warrior as well.
You don't have any qualms about making your little sister fight?
Commune is Ava's niece. Oh, okay.
Right, but Ava's niece would be her sister's child, which Vestus is apparently her sister.
Yeah, because they said, they didn't say, oh no, they didn't say that, they just said her parents were killed. They didn't say who, if it was a brother or sister. I don't think that they're out. Did they?
But she calls her auntie.
Commune's parents are dead, yeah. No, Commune's parents were dead. She has a brother. So this is Ava's sister, though. That's crazy. No, I understand it. I didn't know she had 2 siblings.
Are they all related? Is this just a big family?
I didn't realize Ava was Vexus' sister. That's crazy.
You don't have any qualm. Oh wait, making your little sister fight? Cowardly though she may be, she too was chosen by the power of God. Fighting is only natural.
Incest is back on the menu. It failed. You don't want to protect her from all this?
Protect her? Nonsense. Those who cannot live without needing protection don't deserve to live.
And your parents?
Long dead, my sister and I were raised by strangers. That's why she yearns for a family. How foolish of her to take in a child just as she was taken in.
The more I heard, the more I was confused. That's a good point about the hair stripe. I didn't think about that. I initially thought these people were just monsters, but gradually I started to see them almost as regular people. Still, I knew Veshness was abnormal.
One question at a time. My turn.
Okay.
What do you feel when you consume someone's power?
Huh?
You killed Mervrum and consumed his power of God, right? You must have consumed even more in the past. That's you obtained the power to go back in time, is it not? So what did you feel whenever you consumed it?
What did I feel?
Was it happiness knowing you'd become stronger? A sense of inexplicable elation, like a new power was rising up from deep within you and surging endlessly. Feeling of omnipotence moving through your body as if you could do anything. Blissful pleasure as if you had become the power itself.
I won't deny it. I did get stronger.
You know why the teachings of our God forbid cannibalism?
To prevent rifts from forming between people?
Quite the opposite, to prevent self-sacrifice.
Self-sacrifice?
The power of God does not always reside in those suited for battle. Isn't unusual for those who refuse to fight to be born with the power. Ages ago, those who felt that way would offer their power to a single hero. And through the sacrifice of many, they obtained enough power to rival God. As a result, their governments was thrown into disarray and the people lived through a dark age. Foolish, isn't it?
Foolish? How?
If you were born with the power of God, you must fight. That is the duty of
I would like to
all
point out
leaders,
she's in the
to
Serval
abandon
pose, and
that
she looks
duty.
like Serval.
Not only run away from the fight, but have someone else shoulder your responsibility is unacceptable.
You only think that because you're strong. Not everyone can fight.
Untrue. To be one of the strong does not always mean being strong. It means striving to be strong. The commandments
100 lines even.
forbade the absorption of power in order to forbid sacrifice, so that those chosen by the power would not abandon their duty.
But you violated that taboo.
Yes, indeed. I opened my eyes thanks to all of you. The commandments exist for those who swear their loyalty to God. But you have no loyalty to our God. Hence, you had no qualms about violating the taboo. Knowing this, I finally made up my mind. I am a great being who will become the new God.
So basically you're doing exactly what the reason why your taboo exists.
Can restrain God.
Heretic!
But I don't see a sacrifice. I simply extract the power from the defeated. If you lose, everything is taken from you. That applies to allies as well.
But I digress. I believe it is your turn. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Let's see. Let me ask more about your family. You said that you were raised by strangers. How did you get to where you are today from there?
I see, so you still think having me tell you my life story will reveal something about me.
Knows.
Those born with the power of God are chosen to be great warriors. Those are the heroes who fought.
Heroes. Those monsters were actually heroes. Honestly, every additional detail I learn about them confuses me even more. They have parents, families, friends, culture, history. They're just like humans. What exactly are they?
Both my sister and I are chosen heroes, chosen by the power of God. The man who raised us was a very pious man. He believed deeply in our God's teaching. If he felt joy, he was grateful to God. If he felt in hard times, he accepted it as a test from God. He said that the power of God was to be used to maintain peace. He said that's what God wanted. It still makes me laugh to maintain peace. This power is for battle, it's for taking, it serves no other purpose. If this power is for peace, why would God give it to us? If he heard the voices of those praying for peace and bestowed upon them such a thing, then God had a cruel sense of humor, wouldn't you say? Back to your question. I have a talent for combat. I was on the battlefield by the age of 5. Team commander back then was the strongest warrior of them all, just like the man who raised me. He believed in God. He valued pride and justice. I found it completely incomprehensible. There's neither pride nor justice on the battlefield. If you don't win, all is taken from you. If you truly want to protect something, you must win at any cost. It's the epitome of foolishness. Epitome. Of foolishness to invoke right and warn and wrong when stakes are that high. When I was younger, I believed that if I was in charge, the war would end sooner.
And then what?
And then I made it happen. I challenged our leader to battle and won. Then I became the new Supreme Commander. I had the power to reach the summit, which means I had the power to do so.
So you did it because you could. You don't have any regrets about it? Did you ever think about the people who loved the previous Supreme Commander?
What for?
Then what are you fighting for, if not your family or friends?
You'll have to wait your turn if you want to ask that question. It's my turn now.
Let's see.
What were you thinking when you killed our heroes?
What?
Did you perceive them simply as enemies to be killed, or did you even consider that they had their own lives?
Lives? The only thing I was ever told was that they were enemies that needed to be defeated. That they were enemies of mankind. The thought of them having lives never crossed my mind.
If you can't express yourself with words, so be it. Your eyes answer for you. You would use any measure to exterminate us, laying upon waste upon this planet, forcing your friends to sacrifice themselves to kill an enemy. You're not even aware that you've been doing is killing, are you? Does it feel like crushing insects that have gotten inside your home?
Hey!
You're the one doing that. I'm not like you.
And what makes you different? Neither you nor I follow a god. We consume others to grow strong and use the power to kill again. All we believe in is our own will. We do it because we think we can. In the end, I defeated Dalshia, and you turned back time.
I'm not like you at all. I want to save everybody.
And you'd be happy to annihilate all of us to do it?
The word enemy might have numbed your senses, but what sits before you is a living being with a will of its own.
Living being with a will of its own?
Every life has a past and a future. War takes that from them. You lacked awareness. Awareness of the fact that you're the one doing the stealing. You couldn't beat me because you couldn't become me.
Become you?
I will win the war. That's why I'm permitted to do whatever I will. Just as no one doubts the work of God, no one will doubt me. You, however, constantly doubt your own decision. You think of what future lies ahead on the path you didn't choose. So long as you have lost your way, your blade will never so much as graze me.
Loss. Yeah, but it's different with her.
No one ever makes such a face after listening to me. To most, the great words
The best was the
I
chicken
bestow
unicorn
upon
overlord.
them are the answer. They don't harbor any doubts. They'd never agonize the way you do. I knew you were worth observing.
You making fun of me?
All I know is that I'm quite enjoying myself.
Bye, Prophet. Have a good night and weekend.
Peace. Yes, and because of this, you will survive another day.
Just then, I heard steps thundering across the floor.
Overlord Veshnus, the device that houses the second coming is... Veshnus swung the blade in her hand until the tip was pointed directly at the man's throat.
I believe I ordered you to stay out of this room. Have you forgotten that what my greatness has asked you to do, or did you intentionally violate my orders?
Hi, TJ. I'm sorry, please, but Ava told me to tell you immediately.
I asked you for an answer, not for an excuse.
I'm sorry.
Tell Ava I'll be right there. Get out of my sight. I'll decide your punishment later.
Understood. I kind of want to see what they all look like under their masks. The man hurriedly left the scene.
He fled, not left.
Boop. I'm sure that was a commander, and he was terrified. I knew she wasn't like the rest. I always knew, but now I felt it down to my marrow.
Second.
Oh. Yeah. Alright, hi guys. Sorry about that little impromptu help Grant's dad with something in the yard, so.
I have business to attend to. We're done here.
Wait, what about our deal?
Oh, right. I wasn't expecting to interrupt you, so I haven't lied.
Oh,
We'll continue tomorrow. It's your turn next.
Veshnis was gone, leaving me on my own. I believed Veshnis was pure evil, with no tears or blood left to shed. After talking to her one-on-one, my opinion hasn't changed in the slightest. But she does have an unshakable conviction. She has power, so she uses it. She was strong, so she climbed to the top. She believes she's greater than God, so she becomes God. No doubts or hesitation. The others probably obey Veshnis because they're afraid of her, but I'm sure her total certainty gives them faith, as their commander who will lead them to victory. I'm not like that. I was lost. That's why everyone's in this mess.
You couldn't beat me because you couldn't become me.
But it's not over yet. I haven't given up. Which means I need to know more about her so I can defeat her.
Day 22.
We're so early in this route. It is ridiculous. The Veshnis romance route for sure. I think we're just the sex slave.
I'll put your food here. See you later.
Hey, Tsubasa.
What is it?
Everyone thinks you're a traitor, right? But they just don't know what really went down. I might end up doing the same damn thing myself. Even if you can fight, it ain't that easy to just throw your life away. Nobody blames you. They can't fucking blame you. Probably not point in telling you to worry about it, but at least try not to beat yourself up too bad. Anyway, how's Takumi? He's doing alright?
Yeah, he's with Vexness. It looks like he hasn't given up yet.
Got it, then we might still have some hope.
I need to get to the next room or I'll be in trouble, Takimaru.
Got it, see you later then.
See you later. Kiyoshika! I brought you some food. Lady Tsubasa, I know you cannot speak long, but could you please listen to my request? Request? When I got thrown in here, they took my holy Jimunji sword.
Oh no!
She means everything to me. Being apart from her makes me so anxious I can't sleep at night. I know it'd be too much to get her back, but at the very least, but I know the holy Jimunji sword was safe. I could rest a little easier.
Oh.
I know I'm asking for a lot. Okay, I can't promise anything, but I'll try. Lady Tsubasa, I am indebted to you. I'm really sorry. If only I could have set that bomb.
Bless you.
No, you don't need to apologize, Lady Tsubasa. And even if we've been captured, at least no one's dead yet. So long as we're alive, we'll get our chance to strike back. You're right. Thank you, Kiyoshika. Please find my holy Jimunji sword.
That's so sad!
Okay.
She's separated from her sword. How long am I gonna be stuck here? I need to find a way out. If his power ends up being in Veshnis' hands, humanity will be completely annihilated. I can't let that be our future. There's still a chance. I can't give up now. The only thing I can take advantage of is Veshnis' complacency. I need to find a way out of this.
During Pride Month.
I'm saying, TJ, that's fucked up.
Truly, no matter how much I question you, none of you break. Such tight-lipped secrets.
I
all of you.
like this route where we get to actually interview with her. It's so interesting. Veshnis muttered as she appeared, fresh blood clinging to her hands.
Blood? Relax, I haven't killed anyone yet. This place is rife with fascinating tech. Would examine as much as possible before destroying it.
Who were you torturing?
I didn't bother asking for a name. Besides, you're all refusing to talk. Not a single one of you will reveal what it is you're fighting for. Could it be that none of you actually know anything? Could you have been fighting while ignorant to the truth? I have to assume so, given no one's answering despite what I've done to them.
So what happens when they try to interrogate Ato?
Keep your hands off him.
Keep your hands off them.
Oh, worried about your friends, are we?
If you have something you want to ask me, just ask it already.
Your panic doesn't seem like merely commander's concern for their soldiers. The motives seem more personal. Is there someone among them you're partial to? I see, so that's another weak point of yours.
You can interpret it however you want.
Don't sulk, it amuses me to learn more about you, and it's all more interesting that you're revealing it of your own free will rather than forced to confess.
This really is a game to her.
Now then, we should pick up where we left off, but the blood is unpleasant. I will wash it off first.
Immediately after saying that, Vesh just began to slip out of her clothes. What are you doing? She leapt into the pool. CG.
Don't you want to see me naked? Huh? Huh? A bit tepid, but quite nice.
Are we gonna get Vexness 69?
God damn it.
It's been a long time.
Why are you
since I last
touching my
swam.
boob?
Strange how you never forget how.
What is she doing? She's completely defenseless.
Would you like to swim too?
Why are you touching my
I can
boob?
temporarily remove your chains.
Swim? With you?
Relax.
Well,
I
without
won't
your feet,
drown
you'd be in
you.
trouble, Takumi.
Suit yourself. By the way, that instrument of eternal warfare truly symbolizes your way of fighting.
Huh?
As long as your power isn't absorbed, you can fight without fear of death. But do you think a soldier relying on such a thing is truly mighty?
What do you mean?
This idea that one doesn't fear death because they can simply come back to life. Sure, one might be able to engage in risky fights that way, but no sword with that mindset behind it holds any real determination. You must plunge into battle and find a way to survive despite.
Vesh just only
knowing
plays
you
WoW
will
on hardcore
die.
mode. I know, I'm like, does she shame people that play Fire Emblem on
Lost because we
casual?
can come back from death?
Yes, precisely. Your desire for a second chance creates hesitation. You cannot obtain everything unless you are willing to sacrifice everything. Phew. All the blood is gone. I suppose I should get out now.
There were no good lines there.
Vesh just exited the pool with a satisfied look on her face, putting her clothes back on.
Huh.
Now let us begin. It was your turn, if I remember correctly.
Yes. I can't keep letting her seize the initiative. If I don't find a way to throw her off, I won't have any hope of getting out of this mess. I know what I'll ask her. When I lost to you, I told you I wouldn't yield to you, and then you said something. You said that there were a pair of eyes that once looked at you the same way I did. Who were you talking about? Were you talking about the man who raised you?
Why, is that what you think?
I'm asking the questions now.
Aren't we feeling confident? Fine, you would be right.
What did you do with him? Did you hurt him like you hurt us, or did you kill him?
I swear to God I didn't do such a thing. That man, he didn't understand me. I decided to become Supreme Commander and did what I needed to do in order to end the war. He denounced my actions. I called them blasphemous. But if God wills us to win this fight, then whatever actions I take should not be deemed neither righteous nor wicked.
Are you sure he wasn't just worried about you as your adoptive father?
Worried?
He must have thought you were on the wrong path.
Wrong? What a strange thing to say. My chosen path was wrong. I would have lost. When I was 6 years old, I decided to defeat Dalshia, and I did exactly that and became Supreme Commander.
She did it at 6? That can't be right.
This is so anime.
Then
With the whole I was in the army from age 5 thing, I'm just like,
Then I defeated you and brought down your base.
eyes rolling out of my head.
Where exactly did I go wrong? The results speak for themselves.
What happened to this Dalshia guy anyway?
Slow down, it's my turn.
Everything still's at her pace, at her mercy.
You've gone back in time. It's difficult to believe, but given the anomalies brought on by the power of God, it seems to be an immutable fact. In other words, you are living in a different course of time than the others. As such, your thirst for victory is different from the others. You're not able to truly fellowship with your friends who are worried so much. Do you feel isolated despite being surrounded by them?
What? Why would you want to know that? Guess it's not my turn. She's right. I can't really fellowship with them. It'd be a lie if I said I didn't. I alone know about a future unknown to everyone else. I know the grief of mourning their deaths and the agony of being unable to protect them. Even if I could tell them, I couldn't make them feel what I feel.
And you fought all this time while feeling isolated.
I'm not truly alone. We're all still fighting the same end.
But no one understands you.
Dang, I didn't know 100 line was today. Yeah, we're doing just a short segment, probably for the next hour or so, Nano. We've been interviewing with Veshness, and it's been very interesting. We had the realization today that Ava is related, so it's nuts. I don't necessarily want to be understood. We trust each other. That's enough for me.
I see.
Is that it? Then it's my turn.
I'm afraid we're done for today. It was a nice distraction, though.
Are we going to keep doing this? When do you decide on a winner?
Don't be in such a hurry. Once I know everything there is to know about you, then you'll die. Put your life on the line to entertain the great Vexness.
I wonder if she lied about the eyes question. There was a smile on Veshness's face as she left.
Wait, was that a line?
Put your life on the line to entertain the great Veshness.
Wait, she didn't read that aloud.
Oh, she did. I just skipped it because I thought it wasn't a full line.
Really?
Because it delayed for so long.
Put your life on the line to entertain.
Evil Serval is so evil.
We need a Vexness line.
What does she want to get out of me? She isn't asking about Last Defense Academy, about our plan here, or the Exodus project. She wants to know if I feel isolated. Why? Does she really only want to ask personal questions? What use is that information to her? But she did say something that piqued my interest. She swears to God. I thought she didn't believe in God. Not only that, but she bragged about becoming the new God. Why would she say something like that? Because that was the lie. Still in these chains. Just as soon as I'd let out a deep sigh.
Mr. Semino!
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Nigo. Recognize that voice!
Me too, that's why I did the line.
Suddenly a tile on the floor of the leisure lounge slowly slid to the side. Nigo! We saw the booty for a second.
Sorry I'm late. I wasn't sure where they were keeping you. It took me a while to find you.
Nigo voices another character in the game. Ferrara, maybe?
I have no idea.
You're okay!
When Vexness and her lackeys got inside the school, Cerceray hid me. Just in case something happened.
So that's what happened. What about Siray? Oh, it's Moko, I bet!
It's your very own alien dummy, mummy.
Oh. Really? Wait, Ava or Veshness?
They took away Cerceray and disassembled him, and it means like they're trying to forcibly extract information out of his body. They're making Miss Tsubasa help them.
That's no good. If that information ends up in their hands, they won't have any use for us anymore. I guess it's a race against time now. What are you doing here anyway? You'll get disassembled too if Veshness sees you.
Cerceray has entrusted me with a secret mission for you.
Secret mission?
Cerceray figured that since you were kept alive and could find away from the others, Vexness must have some kind of special interest in you. I was listening in a little now, and it seems like he was onto something.
Yeah, for some reason, she's forcing me to sit here and talk to her.
About that, we need to cozy up to Vexness, and when her guard is down, assassinate her.
We're literally doing Operation Ema. Assassinate?
Vexness is very strong, too strong for that matter. But you can inflict a lethal blow just before she transforms. If you absorb her cryptogolem, you'll definitely kill her. Cerceray thought so anyway, he said it was our only option.
But how do I find an opportunity to strike?
I know, she's not the type of foe who will let you execute your mission without ever suspecting your intent to kill her. But you have to find a way. Start by keeping her engaged in conversation, getting her to trust you. It's the only way humanity can win.
I hear you. I'll do my best.
I don't think we have much time until they get the information out of Saray and discover the full details of our plan.
Slight game audio delay. Again? Really? See if this fixes it, Nano.
You need to seize your moment as soon as you can, please, Mr. Samino.
Got it.
Got it.
Sorry, I just read that.
I am going to go back into hiding and try to come up with a way to get everyone out of here.
With that, Nigo leapt back through the gap in the tile and closed it from the inside. I think it might happen when I switch from one input to another, because like I was playing my PS4 and then I was playing the Switch. She was willing to let her guard down in front of me because she knew I had no intention of attacking. The minute she senses anything off, there's no telling what might happen. You should have killed her in the pool, dude. She's almost certainly the type that thinks about killing her enemies even in her sleep. But I have to try. Like Nigo said, there's no other way. I'm the only one who can get near her. I'll just have to keep talking to her and gain her trust. Then, when the time is right... We got a CG where the hair was covering the nips and the vajayjay. Where's Overlord Veshness?
That wasn't the right voice.
I don't know which one this is. Looks like she went to see him again.
He's later, right? The abominable murder who killed the whole guard so
Guys, next commander that talks gets Grant's Otome voice.
No.
Yes.
Fine.
Only Tommy gets it.
Tommy, someone who hasn't talked yet?
Yeah.
Oh god, how do I even do this? Why? How do I do this?
I think underwater space helmet, tiny metal hands.
Can we mute for a sec? I gotta remember how I did this voice.
I wonder what specific torture she's directing him to if she won't even let us do it.
Not the Gatling gun. No, that's not what I'm doing. She just seems to be talking with him. Wait, I could do the other cursed voice.
It does.
Fucking Overlord Veshness. This is a band voice, by the way.
Is Quenzel the character with it? No.
Yeah, she seems fond of him in some way. I've never seen her like this before. You gotta be fucking joking. That bitch doesn't like anybody. I'm serious. She almost killed me for interrupting.
Earth would flip out if she were alive to hear this. Their love for her was so intense.
Every Otome voice. What line was in this voice?
It was
Magic.
wonderful.
My word, the whims of Overlord Veshness sure are troublesome.
Yes, this is because it's taking us so long to get the information about this base.
What do we do? She wants the prisoner to join our ranks.
The voice for the idol committee, yeah.
Huh? Over my dead fucking body?
That voice doesn't hurt me to do. The voice that hurt me to do was, Hifumi?
Oh yeah, your Hifumi voice sounds basically like Hifumi.
It sounded like Hifumi, but if that one hurts to do, I don't like that one.
That asshole consumed Murverum. Anyone who disobeys God's teaching needs to be killed. But Overlord Veshness engaged in cannibalism too. Mind your tongue, Quenzel, or your loyalty might come into question.
I like this route because they're kind of trying to develop the commanders.
Let's kill him! She'll never know what happened if we used the resulting chaos!
Noja! Noja!
Coward!
We can't disobey Overlord Vesh's orders.
Yes! This is all my fault!
It's almost time to switch posts with Ava. I'll be off.
I like that we're trying to give them voices. We'll remember.
Only cursed voices, and only because we know that they won't have that many lines.
Yeah.
Zenta, may I have a...
This
That's too Shoma. Zenta, may I have a word? What is it, Adamok? If Overlord Veshnitz were here that you left your post without permission, there would be no avoiding punishment, you know? Doesn't know about the Commander harem route. What if we saw all of them under their masks and some of the guys are hot? It would be really upsetting. Right, Grant?
Yes.
Overlord Veshnith. Hey, Thenta, can I ask a favor?
Oh my god.
What is it? I'm going back to the main camp.
Gwental is the flying one.
I honestly do not remember any of their powers.
Gwental is the flying one.
The onion.
Yeah, the onion. Ava's the one who gets captured every time.
That's as far as we got.
I had a feeling Adamankiu is the spinning one.
I'm going back to the Supreme Commander. Cover for me. You? The Supreme Commander, but Overlord Veshnitz is right here. Oh, that's right. Tammy, whatever, is, Tammy Teru is the singer. There's only one Supreme Commander to me. Overlord Dalcha. I never once thought that bitch as someone I need to serve. Adamak, what do you plan on doing when you see him? Breaking him out of that fucking cage. The crazy bitch is completely focused on the little maggot, right? Now's my chance. You know he fought Overlord Veshnitz once before and lost, right? And she was only 6. Mind you, she's even engaged in the taboo of cannibalism, granting her unbelievable power. Even if we all join forces, there's no way we could defeat her. Join forces? Oh, you want to turn on the bitch too? That harpy is going to consume the power of the Second Coming. But if Overlord Jalthia beats her to it, he can defeat her. Impossible! We would never violate the commandments. Drastic times call for drastic action. If the hag is gonna do it, we're gonna have to do the thing. Wanna win.
I don't know if they said it. Dalshia is not the person who raised that Ava and whatever, right?
It's possible that that is the case, actually.
Can anyone confirm or deny?
No, don't confirm, don't confirm, don't confirm, don't confirm, don't confirm, don't confirm.
No, you can confirm. Hangy said it was okay.
No. Yeah, I read the line.
Did you read this one?
I deny that it was confirmed. There we go. Thank you. Well, make it quick. If you get caught, you'll be the next to get eaten. I'll let you eat me before I let that bitch try to make me part of her. Bye. Overlord Dalsha, what should we do? Well, this is the most
Don't you
commanders.
want to see me naked? Huh? Huh?
This is the most the commanders have ever spoken.
What's wrong? Is it time to eat? Are you not hungry?
It's hard to eat with you staring.
What's the problem with me staring?
If you don't get it, don't worry about it. We look the same, but we're fundamentally different. They probably feel the same way. It doesn't feel like she just is standing guard. It's like she's observing me. I've been wondering, can you really afford to waste time on me like this? Aren't you investigating the school?
I've got my subordinates doing that. What I do is fight. The rest is not for me to do.
You're consistent, but when does your life begin?
My life?
The war will end someday. You're fighting for peace, right? So what will you do when peace comes? You don't want to answer?
No, I've just never considered it before. Peace, what will I do? I have no idea. What about you?
Me? I'll live my regular life. I'll go back to my average life, going to school, hanging with friends, just as I always have. Why am I telling her this? It's their fault I can't live a regular life anyway.
I was born a warrior. I was born with the power of God, stronger than anyone else, with the power for winning wars. I've never considered a life without fighting. But the same can't be said for you. You grew up with compassion, enjoying your peace. Pause it.
Alright, Grant is gonna be AFK for a couple minutes, guys. What's so funny? How ridiculous that someone like you would end up facing off with me. A woman who knows only war. A man who doesn't know war at all. Killing each other for victory. He's like, what are you gonna do when the war is over? She's probably thinking, I'll start another one. My insight was indeed keen. You have it in you. Have what in me? I'll explain later. Let's continue our game. She better not mean Ato. We finished on my turn last time. It's your turn to ask a question. Didn't you just answer one? So goes the flow of conversation. We don't have to count it. Is it time for pool 2, CG? I'd be surprised if they don't release that. How unusually fair of her. Well then. Let me ask, what do the aliases you guys use mean? Aliases. You guys always say you're the paragons of something or another, right? You're the paragon of hope. Right. More like the paragon of despair if you ask me. Got her. All heroes are given names by the Oracle based on their inherent qualities. Order, virtue, hatred. Sorry. It's mad at me. Repulsion, devotion, nature, harmony, indomitability, salvation, charity, trails from reverie, and warfare. You heard that pager noise? Warfare sounds like that's more fitting for you. The Paragon of Warfare is Dalsha. I mentioned him before. He's the Supreme Commander before me. As the Oracle said, he was the strongest warrior of all, but he was defeated by Hope. Trails into Reverie? Well, it's one of their titles, yeah. Speaking of titles, to the Title Master. Now let me ask you something. What is Hope? Hope?
I think it's the will to keep moving towards the...
Said it's after Shadow Hearts? Wrong! They need a Paragon of Repulsion. Like, what purpose does Boy serve aside from to be seriously? Not the answer you were expecting. No, that's not it. Future. I wondered if there was anyone who thought of it that way.
Huh?
Then what does hope mean to you? The power to make the impossible possible. Power. Overwhelming power makes all things possible. Just like I defeated the Paragon of Warfare, Dalshia. As long as I exist, there's a way to victory. My Excellency is the very embodiment of hope. He asked what their titles mean. And she said that they're chosen by God, or by the Oracle, and that she's the Paragon of Hope. And then she said, what does hope mean? And he thought of Karua. And said, the future. But you are half right. Those who dare oppose hope will be met with despair. I envy you. I never thought I'd say that, but here we are. Nothing, get him! Nothing! Do you envy my strength? It's not just because you have immense power. The true nature of your strength is your lack of hesitation when it comes to wielding your power to the utmost and pushing onward. I never had that. Just like you said, hesitation is the difference between victory and defeat.
But like I told you, you have it in you too.
You made the impossible possible. Your determination to win turned back the clock. You tried to be
She's
the hope
so
of
into
your
us.
team. You grew up without knowing war, and by nature, you abhor it. But solely for the purpose of saving your friends.
Move that plant.
You used yourself like a blade, consuming your life to become a ray of hope. It's a completely different way of being from my own. But I see the spark.
Come on.
I still don't comprehend you.
What if this is the Takumi becomes a commander?
Even though we've been talking for quite some time, there's
Is
just
this in your view?
more and more I fail to understand. You truly never allow me to get
More ticks in there?
Is that a compliment?
Why don't we call it here? It's important to know when to quit.
Fine. I'm about used to these chains anyway.
What is your name?
Huh? My name?
I've decided you're worthy of being called by your name. I will call you as such. You should be honored.
Huh?
It's Takumi Sumino.
Takumi Sumino. I'll remember this.
With a satisfied grin, Veshnis leisurely took her leave. Truly, the more we talk, the less I understand. I thought all of them were monsters and capable of dialogue. But she has her own way of thinking, her own beliefs. Each of us stuck to our beliefs and pushed on, killing each other. She killed my friends and I killed hers. But now she wants to talk to me. Seems like talking to me has given her a new perspective too. Maybe we really can talk things out. There might be a way to end this senseless war that doesn't involve killing her. I'm really interested to see what happens when Saray gets data mined. I know it would mean all of our fighting and all our sacrifices were for nothing, but still, it would prevent any further casualties. It would be worth something. It almost feels within reach if I could just persuade her somehow.
It's okay, nobody's here right now. They said everyone's infused are being kept in here. I'm sure Kiyoshika's blade is here too.
Persuade, you say? Oh, no.
Where is it?
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I was asked to look for something.
By who?
I don't know their name.
Keep your obvious lie to yourself. Why the hell would anyone let you get near the weapon?
I...
The bitch finds out, you'll pay. You'd be lucky if she lets you die before slicing you into pieces. But lucky you, she's not here. I am. What did you really come here for? Be honest. You must be here to get weapons, right? What's your plan?
No, I really was asked to look for something. Something important, so I was asked to find where it is.
Is that right? Wait, are you the one who got ordered to suicide bomb that lunatic? But you got cold feet at the last minute. Now that bitch is trying she's still walking around like she owns the place. You guys lost your base. In short, it's your fault you lost. I doubt a coward like you would want to get a weapon and fight this lame game. Late in the game, even. So you really are just looking for something, I guess. Have at it then. Search all you want.
Okay.
You must be talking with your friends.
What do you mean?
Don't play dumb. You figured you had your chance while I was slacking on guard duty, right? I did it on purpose. I intentionally gave you time to talk with them.
Huh?
That bitch has your leader holed up somewhere. He must be a big fan. What about the rest of them? Are they as spineless as you are? Or are they still not ready to go down just yet? Ready to fight if they can get their hands on their weapons.
What are you talking about? What are you going to do? Are you going to tell Vexnus?
Ah! Why would I squeal to that wench? Oh dear.
Answer me. Can you guys still fight?
That's his voice.
Yes. We haven't lost yet. I don't think I have the right to be saying this, but we haven't given up. We won't give up.
I see.
Are you going to kill us?
Oh. I'll be killing, all right. But not you. I'm gonna kill that bitch. I'm gonna kill Vexnus.
Huh? What? But isn't she your leader?
I've never considered her my leader, even for a single fucking second. She ousted the true Supreme Commander by force. The only reason I can't go against her is because the bitch didn't kill Overlord Dalsha. She's keeping him hostage. She's keeping him alive because she knows we all look up to him. Says she'll execute him if we mutiny. I've been holding back for so long. I let her stomp all over my pride like it wasn't worth jack shit. That's over now.
What are you going to do?
With the power of the Second Coming hidden in this space, we can kill her.
The Second Coming.
First.
I'm thinking they're talking about the Flame Baby.
She's planning to consume it for herself when she's done searching the place. But I'm gonna snatch it up and get Overlord Dalsha to consume it once I break him out. Then, he's going to fight Vexnus and kill her.
So, you're going to carry out a coup d'etat?
Just putting everything back in its rightful place, really. Her light shouldn't exist in this world. Can't exactly call a light that burns out the eyes of everyone who sees it a light of hope, can ya?
Why are you telling me this?
Everybody here can barely tell who's friend and who's foe. The ones who remember her fight with Overlord Dalthia won't turn on her because they're scared of what'll happen if they do. Depending on how it goes down, us heroes might have to fight each other. And if that happens, I want all of you to add to the chaos.
You want us to join your coup?
I hate saying corny shit like this, but you'll be fighting for the same goal. I abhor you filthy invaders, but I know we both want to see Vexnus dead.
Invaders?
I don't give a shit what happens after that, but until Overlord Dalthia murders Vexnus, we should help each other out.
I can't trust you. You're the enemy. We've been fighting you all this time.
Oh, well, if you don't believe me, whatever. You're the type of chicken out last minute anyway. I wasn't expecting much. I only mentioned it just in case. Better get back to your post soon. You know that sullen woman in our ranks? That's Vetness' sister. If she gets suspicious, we're fucked. And don't mention this to anyone. If you open your yap when you get interrogated, it's everyone's head. If you want to keep your friends safe, you'll keep that little mouth of yours shut.
Okay.
What's your name anyway?
Me, I'm Tsubasa. Tsubasa Kawana.
Tsubasa Kawana. A weird ass name. I'm Adamak. Adamak, the paragon of hatred. Remember it.
I thought he was gonna kill me. What was that all about anyway? Kill Vexness? That means there's a rift between them, right? Was he being serious or was it some trap designed to test me? I don't know, but if what he's saying is true, we might still be able to win. It's my fault this happened. I need to make up for it. I'm the only one with the freedom to move around right now.
I was saying this earlier, it really feels like Tsubasa is probably considered one of the main characters. We really haven't had a route where she hasn't done a ton of shits.
Yeah. She's been a very major character.
Alright, I need to switch my pump battery.
It's been a few days. Vexus hasn't shown up. I'm not sure if it's because I have nothing else to do, or because if I'm separated from everyone else. Even though I know she's my enemy, I feel like almost disappointed that she's not here. Yeah, that is very true. The only one who comes to visit is Tsubasa, but she seems still to be upset about failing the suicide bombing. She was always so sad, she can't even look at me in the eyes. Nothing to do. Time simply passed me by, and I was stared into space until suddenly it was night. I'm pretty used to sleeping on the floor. Naturally, nobody has prepared any suitable bedding, so I'd been sleeping on the hard floor. It's not exactly recuperative, but I wasn't that tired in the first place. I know impatience... That is true. Isn't going to do me any good, but I need to make some progress. Just then a tile on the floor of the leisure land slowly slid to the side. Mr. Samino, I came to check in on you. Oh, Nigo, it's fine. I'm fine. How's everyone else holding up? They're eating and their injuries seem to be healing. Yeah, I mean, also that other timeline, she built the bomb herself. Which is still crazy, but still, everyone's anxious, what with being held in captivity and all. Well, yeah. I have something more important to discuss. I'll make it short, so sit tight and listen. Something important. Apparently there's a faction among the enemies that doesn't seem to think too highly of Vexness. And they're attempting to kill her. What? Vexness imprisoned their previous Supreme Commander. They're going to free him and get him to fight her. Are you sure? How did you hear about this? Miss Kawana told me one of the enemies made contact with her and apparently invited her to join in their coup. He wants to join forces to defeat Vexness. A coup? That's what they want us to join? Tsubasa's been bringing me meal and she never mentioned this thing about this. She told me not to. If someone spills the beans during interrogation, the plan's up in smoke. I don't have anything to worry about getting interrogated. She told me everything. Oh no, I told you everything, Mr. Samino. Oops. Yikes. What do? I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Well, too late now. I'm fine. I haven't been interrogated. Really? Good. I'll keep an eye out for any developments. For now, I'll let you know if anything happens. But what do you think? Will there really be a coup d'etat? Right now, it seems very likely. I don't know if they can beat Vexness. Well, it sounds like a tall order anyway. Oh my god, this Nigo voice is so hard to do. But if her subordinates... What are you making? Okay. Vexness will be caught off guard, and that's my chance to assassinate her. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, I'm not exactly when the time will come, but for now you need to mentally prepare yourself. I'll be back. Stay strong, Mr. Samino. And so Nigo disappeared back underneath the leisure lounge. Coup, a faction that dislikes Vexness. Well, that's understandable, but the commanders know even better than we do how strong she is. If they're willing to rebel anyway, does that mean they have some chance of actually winning? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I won't be able to persuade her about anything if there's a coup, but once they pull the trigger, she won't listen to me at all. Can I persuade her before that happens?
If I can't, I'll have to handle it myself.
Literally the ultimate hater. Who's the ultimate hater?
Paragon
Ran.
of Hatred.
I ran everything through my head as I laid on the floor until I eventually fell asleep.
Probably call it.
Now?
7.
I was planning on going till like 7:30.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to?
No, we can.
I had no idea how much time passed after that, but after a while, I sensed a strange presence. What's that sound? Is it Veshness? Where did she in the dirt? I open my eyes to find the source of the sound.
You're awake, Takumi Sumino.
What the hell is this? She has a canopy? Is he eating dirt? Why? Not Megan. Team Eito, Sure, Takumi are the villains. Hi Jordan, happy Friday. Dragged a whole ass bed into the room with candles. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of weird...
You're awake.
What are you doing?
I've been reading about your culture for the past few days.
In the library.
It seems you use one of these.
This is a Lisa route? Oh shit.
I see. In a peaceful world without strife, you sleep in a comfortable bed.
We're having Pizza Friday.
I already had pizza.
Can't fucking wait. He's gaslighting.
Come here, Takumi Sumino.
Huh?
I'm sure you can reach it with your chains. I permit you to sleep in this bed.
Okay, but listen, it would be really easy to kill someone if you were sleeping with them.
This isn't a plot to kill me in my sleep, is it?
If that was my goal, you would already be dead. It must hurt to sleep on the hard floor every night. I prepared this especially for tonight.
But don't knock the candles over or else the entire canopy will be set ablaze.
Use it. And be grateful.
Don't tell me she wants to sleep in the same bed as her.
I told you to sleep here. You must sleep here.
She's so stubborn. She's not going to let up until I comply.
Yeah, I get it.
I brushed off my hesitation and got up, dragging my chains as I made my way to the bed. I sat down on the bed beside Veshness. And at the same time, she stood back up.
Huh?
How does it feel to sleep in a warm bed after so long?
Oh, well, it's nice. Right. She didn't mean for me to sleep with her. I gotta get my head on straight.
What is it?
Nothing. Why did you bring me this anyway?
I simply wish to observe your biology.
My biology? I'm just sleeping, same as you do.
I have rarely slept since becoming Supreme Commander.
You mean ever since you were 6?
Yes, I don't fully let go of my consciousness. That way I'm fully ready to fight at any moment.
How are you functioning? Keeping watch over your surroundings, huh? Heavy lies the crown. I guess you have to constantly be afraid of someone trying to take your place.
Watch your mouth, my greatness fears nothing. I'm prepared, even if others rest, I will not. That is the duty of the strong, the way hope should carry itself.
Being strong isn't all that easy.
You speak as if you know from experience. Right, we finished on your question last time. Today we'll start from mine.
Doing this now? It's time for sleep.
I told you I don't sleep, and when I tell you to begin, you begin.
That's that then. But I guess I do want to talk a little. What do you want to ask then?
Takumi Sumino,
Yeah, what is it?
would you serve me?
Fucking knew that was coming. It's gotta be a choice too. How do you mean?
I tried to choose simple vocabulary. Did you not understand? Become one of my subordinates.
Are you crazy? I'm your enemy.
But you've lost. Your plan will be ruined. Short. How the prisoners will be dealt with is yet to be determined, but no one would dare object to my decision. Refrain from being stubborn and think on this. You have talent. It would be a waste to simply consume you or make you spend the rest of your life in a cage. I recognize your talent and wish for you to serve me.
What are you gonna do?
Serve her? What? Being her sex slave.
But
Guys, we just
Yeah,
went from
our
the
friends-
harem route to the sex slave route.
our friends are
All
going
for
to
that.
turn on her in the mutiny.
Oh my god. We've been calling it. Yeah, come on. We've been trying to go on the sex slave route forever now.
Oh
And
my
Hanky's
god.
like, Hanky was telling us to get off the sex harem route. Now he's telling us to get off the sex slave route. What is his problem?
You're a hope.
Fail, why are you condoning this behavior? I think Grant is a romance via an enjoyer.
Those with hope inevitably lose out on despair. Not you and I hope, though. I do not condone it. We are I said it, we are very embodiments of hope. Our lights will never fade. With its glimmer, people venerate the work we do as something miraculous.
And that's what will make you a god?
It's date everything. I've been wanting to do date everything. He said no.
If someone buys us the game, we'll play it. That's the only way I'll do it.
I do whatever I believe I'm capable of. I believe I could defeat Dalshia, and I did. I believed I could destroy you, and I did.
It really reminds me of Dream Daddy. Very same vibes.
And because I believe I can become a god, I will. It is not a wish, but a plan that will surely come to fruition.
Tell you what, we'll make Grant play Dream Daddy, but he can't romance any of the dads that I did.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
He's embarrassed. He's blushing.
No, we're just not doing. I don't want to do Dream Daddy. I don't think it's a good game.
We haven't played it. How would you know?
I watched the playthrough.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's not a good game.
What playthrough did you watch?
I don't remember. Yours.
Correct answer, but also the wrong one. You want me to help?
None of the heroes I've seen had your qualities. Even the greatest warrior of them all, the paragon of warfare, lacked that brilliance. Takumi Samino, you're stubborn, but you're no fool. You understand that this isn't a proposal. I can easily force you to nod your head in agreement, but I want you to say it of your own volition. Say that you'll serve me.
Ugh.
Let me hear your answer.
Time to decide?
I know it's against the rules, but can... Oh.
I know it's against the rules, but can I say something before I give my answer? There's something I want to talk to you about, please.
No one dares makes my greatness wait. But I'll allow it. Speak!
I know I'm in no position to say this after being defeated. I killed your comrades, but I still want to talk to your people. I want to find a way for us to understand each other.
Understand each other.
I knew almost nothing about you. I fought you because I was told you were an enemy to be fought. I learned from talking to you that you have your own beliefs. But I want to tell everybody else about this too. I want to tell them we don't have to fight. That there could be a way for us to coexist.
Everyone else, you mean your friends?
Yes, I know it'll take time, but if I can tell them everything...
All of them will die. We've been trying so hard to kill each other, the survivors will not accept any enemies being allowed to live. And I have no use for them, not one of them is worth keeping alive. Excluding you.
So you're
Takumi-sama.
literally choosing Overlord, Dami Mommy, Alien, or everybody else.
It's such a tough decision. I am really trying to figure out what the correct option would be.
Grant!
I said it was tough! I'm struggling!
Can't you give them a chance?
It's just like...
For the record, I won't be killing them because I begrudge them. It's simply that
I have no idea what Grant will choose at all. Thank you.
It's simply that war continues until the winner is decided and the loser is punished, that's all.
War.
Did you forget the fact while sitting in this comfortable room? I want you to remain strong. I wish to have you serve me at once.
If you want to be a god, shouldn't you have a little more mercy?
Mercy? I see, you seem to misunderstand. A god does not have a will. It's a mere phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
I like hope and light. I'm keeping this.
You're bad at talking when undoing a watch.
And light. Some may discover something in them, but they do not give them anything.
Look, it's just one of the 100 endings. Might as well get it over with now sooner rather than later.
How dare you? Don't rush me through my Dami Mommy sex slaver out.
I'll be honest. The fact that Grant is so chaotic is good for stream content, so I can't complain against it. But I definitely would not choose
Last time I chose the route, it was the correct one, remember? Where I said, let's not get off the sex harem route.
Yes, all of your routes lead to sex, like, infestation, and all of my routes lead to
Killing you?
horrible death. And the death of friendship, also.
An embodiment of power that transcends good and evil. That is the god I am.
That sounds about right, actually.
Hey!
So you don't care what happens to us?
Us is the wrong word. You are different. You're worthy of seeing what I see, so I will allow you to live.
So there's no chance we can even try to understand each other.
So insistent. You're free to beg God and believe that you comprehend. But you shouldn't expect any answers.
I was wrong. Her strength is what allowed me to live like this. So long as she's undefeatable, she's not going to change her mind. What game is I was wrong from? Why am I hearing that in my head?
I was wrong!
Oh my god!
You're so evil!
I like that one.
It's a... Also, the first time I showed E tier, the E tier command, she's like, I have nothing to do with that noise. And I was like, it's Monami crying. She was like,
no,
oh,
that's wrong.
Fair enough.
I like it.
It's one of many good crying commands. Okay. Her strength is what allowed her to live like this. So long as she's undefeatable, she's not going to change her mind. I was stupid to think we could ever come to a mutual understanding. She's going to kill everybody. She's going to end this war the way only the powerful are allowed to.
Now then, I've answered your question. It's your turn to answer mine.
It's time to decide, babe.
Be mine, Takami-san.
Valentine's Day route. I stood up from the bed and sat back down on the hard floor.
What are you doing?
I'm going to sleep on the floor so I don't get too comfortable here.
Is that your response?
I fought for peace. I fought so I'd never have to fight again. I can join hands with you if it means not fighting, but I can't fight with you. It's not a choice.
Lamb.
If you want to kill me, be my guest. I'm the one who lost. I feel they really missed out on a good place to do a decision.
Guys, they're killing my route.
Like this is determined. Like this determined. You like the determined Takumi, yeah.
I know that no one will dares defy my greatness, but that would have been one line. Yeah.
Don't you want to see me naked?
And yet somehow, deep down, I anticipated that you would not do as I wanted. No, I expected it, and it's exactly what happened.
Imagine she jumps in the pool to convince us.
I never felt this way before, Takumi Sumino. I will make you mine, body and soul.
Oh my god, we're playing hard to get.
I want to be easy to get.
You were gonna make it too easy, apparently.
Whether enemy or ally, no matter where we stand, you will be mine. I want you. So I must have you. We're done here. Sleep now.
What about you?
I'll remain here a bit longer. Bitch.
Here we go with it. This self.
It's ad-lib.
There was no way I could sleep after that conversation, but it seemed like Veshness would never leave so long as I was awake, so I kept my eyes shut. Eventually I dozed off. When I woke up again, Veshness was gone. I bet she really doesn't sleep. That is the duty of the strong, the way of hope, and the life of the woman who decided to become God. Just kiss him and tell him you're taking away half of his sins. Okay. Hey, I'm back. Right on time. That was fast. Who the hell do you think I am? I'm the fastest warrior alive. Even Lord Jalthia said so. I resisted Veshness until the last possible moment within my speed. You instead surrendered immediately. You're the one who brought him to his cell, right? Are you calling me a coward? Overlord Jalthia wouldn't want me to. Besides, now he's not the time to fight amongst ourselves. So, did you speak to him? Yes. He said he'd consider it. I suppose he can't answer it immediately.
I can hear them. These vengeful voices.
Hey Tom. And yeah, we gave goofy voices to these commander characters because we thought they wouldn't have a lot of lines, but they kind of have a lot of fucking lines!
I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Stop talking.
Yes, and one of Grant's characters has an Omega amazing Grant voice, so I hope that they come back.
Is it the singer?
Yeah, Tim Tam.
That would be the singer.
He's a proud warrior.
Which one's the time one, by the way? What's the name of the one who can control time?
Yeah, what is that name? I really want them to reveal under the mask. Pretty bad. Why did you do this to me? I'm sorry, Nano. I'm breaking the immersion. He thinks he's indebted to Veshness because she didn't kill him when he was defeated.
Thank you. I don't know how you guys remember this.
But at the same time, he's been humiliated. He'll come, I'm sure of it. Now, will you tell me your plan? I'm gonna keep the crazy bitch in one spot. While I do that, Lord Jalthia will absorb the second coming. Even he would hesitate in front of that kind of power. No idea if he can actually absorb it, but it's do or die. But I think it would work really nicely with Overlord Jalthia's ironclad defenses. Do you really think you can keep Veshness? Might I do it? Distracted long enough for by yourself? Does that mean I can count you in? I'm in this deep now. I have no choice. What about the others? Eva's out of the question. Turam, Tammy, and Yuingank are probably out as well. They'll stick with Overlord Veshness even if Lord Dalshav returns. Wenzel, I'm not sure. He's a coward.
Who's replacing Quenzel?
You can have him. It's Mr. Naruhodo, I know. That's why we
I
might
could give him my Hashimoto voice.
be able to persuade him he's been treated unfairly by Overlord Veshness after all. But even then, we'll be against Overlord Veshness, Ava, Turatari, and Nugyak. Will we be able to keep them from getting...
You're breaking my
Overlord
immersion, babe.
Disha?
You're talking too
I
fast.
have to talk faster because this is too much.
Oh my god, your voice is literally like straight. There's a vein here.
Oh, it does that.
Okay.
It's okay. I have a plan. By the way, I made a character, a main character in a visual novel, have that voice. It was like an 80-hour visual novel, and after that I said, I am never doing that voice again. It had a sequel game. I said we fired the voice actress, changed the voice. Fuck that shit. This is a banned voice, and I did it because I thought she'd have, thank you, 2 lines. A plan We free the prisoners. I told them to back us up. What? They're invaders. You know that, right? But they can fight for us. We need to use everything at our disposal or the bitch will win. Which of the 1,000 routes is this? So we basically decided to save Ato, and then we tried to sacrifice Tsubasa for a firebomb that was gonna blow up Evil Serval, and it failed because she was too, scared. And now we've all been captured, and the commanders are getting a ton of dialogue.
Are they still at our disposal? Did that.
They haven't given up yet. The problem lied with my liaison. I'll give her one last push. If she won't do it, we'll just have to go at it ourselves. I can leave this in your hands, right? Yeah, you get ready for the fight. Didn't read your weapon her last time, did you? All right. Just a bit longer. Pakron, I'll avenge you.
Which one's Pakron, guys?
Pakron. By the end of this game, we're legitimately gonna know who all of them are, and I was afraid of this.
Nigo, I sure hope you told Takumi what's going on. Adamonke... Adamonk? How do you pronounce that?
Just Adamak.
Adamak wants us to fight together, but they're enemies of humanity. Even if we beat Vexnus, I'm sure they'll kill us after. The animals tried to kill off the whole planet with world death after all.
Pakron is the one that splits into 3. Okay.
What do I do? What's the right thing?
TJ, you are also one of the 100-line wizards. That is amazing. Have you beaten the game as well? There you are!
Huh?
You always look like you're about to burst into tears. Are you hoping that'll make somebody console you?
That's not. I just caused all this and now everyone else is trapped and I can't even do anything about it. It just makes me sad because it's all my fault.
You're Thad. What an idiot you are. Is being Thad gonna turn back time? Is it gonna raise the dead? Don't get it twisted. You're not doing fit for anybody. You're just running away from your guilt.
I know that! I need a monster like you to... I don't need a monster like you to lecture me.
Monster? You fucks are the monster!
What does that make you then? If you hate Vexnus so much, why do you follow her? You're scared of her, aren't you? Are you mad? Does that make you want to pick on somebody weaker than you?
I'm the weak one here.
Huh?
That bitch wrote the taboo of cannibalism, and he did it to the woman I loved.
Loved.
You assumed your enemies weren't capable of that shit, huh? Guess that's the only way you can keep a war going. Maybe that's for the best. But I couldn't stop her. Now I still obey her even after everything she did. Just thinking about how the power of a woman I loved is inside that horrible bitch makes me so fucking angry I can barely think. But couldn't do anything. Destin isn't the only one I hate. Hate myself for being too scared of her to do anything. There's nothing I can do about that now, but I can change what happens in the future. I'm gonna kill her. If I don't, I won't be able to move on. What's with that look? Knock this shit off. I'm not so hopeless that I need your pity. Anyway, I want to talk.
About what?
Tomorrow. That's when I make our move.
You're really going to do it?
Yeah, I'm the Overlord I'm sure Overlord Galthia will come, but I can't tell what the bitch will do. Will he engage with Overlord Galthia or consume the power of the Second Coming? Maybe she'll start the powers of all you prisoners first. So I need to stall the bitch. The issue is some of us are going to side with her.
You want us to do something about them?
Gather up all your weapons and hide them somewhere until the fight starts.
When the shit hits the fan, I'll lock all the doors on the roof. Get the weapons for your people.
Or infusers. But can this Dalshia beat Vexnus? He lost once before, right?
Believe he can.
And if he doesn't?
Haven't thought about that. All thinking has ever done is turn me into a loser. If I die trying to challenge her, I won't regret a damn thing. Just so you know, you can't refuse. You don't give out those weapons, you'll all get caught up in the fighting and killed. You don't want that to happen, move your ass. Nobody's gonna save you, but you can save your comrades.
I can.
Right. Take action when the clock strikes midnight. I'll cover for you to Ava. One more thing, Tsubasa Kuwana. Gotta eat, even if you have to force it down. Otherwise, you'll be useless when the time comes.
Oh, she hasn't been eating?
Oh, he's gone. I didn't know I haven't been eating. Maybe he just hasn't been eating either. Nobody can save me, but I can save everyone. I need to do this. This time I'll save everyone. I'm not worried about whether I live or die. I just need to take down Vexnus.
I love that they had this three-way split about the bomb, and one of the routes was literally the plan fails because they were scared. That's actually a really cool way to do a split.
I wonder what she's up to.
Yeah, I actually really like this.
I don't think we played a route yet where we're like, this is whack.
There's apparently some bad ones, right? People said that.
Someone said there was one stinker in the Discord, but we don't know what it is yet. So wait, TJ, I'm so curious then. If you 100%ed 100 Line, do you play like a bunch of other visual novels? You didn't think of Cult of Takumi was whack? No, I actually loved that route. It just was heavily fan service, but like the idea that it descended into that type of chaos, I love that energy.
Yeah, it was canon.
Would she agree to spare everyone if I served her? No, she'd never do that. She's ice cold toward anything and anyone that doesn't interest her. There's no discussion to be had, which means my only real option is to assassinate her. Just then, a tile on the floor of the leisure lounge slowly slid to the side once again. Booty.
Mr. Semino, we did it!
Nigo was smiling, and in his hand he held... my infuser?
That's right, I finally got it back. I only managed to get yours out. Is there somewhere you can hide it?
Yes? Yeah, no problem. She won't search the place.
Oh, and this was in the war room, too.
What is it, a key?
I think it's for your shackles. You should be able to use them to take them off. But not right now. If you get caught, it'll all be for nothing.
Got it, thank you. Now, even if I can't beat Vexnus's game, I can get out of this place. Good job finding these.
There are no bad words if you save Ato. I agree.
Thanks. The invaders are all running around, so I took advantage of that.
Running around, did something happen?
The coup happens tomorrow.
Huh?
Which means tomorrow I play the...
Cushy games like Zero Escape, Somnia Files, haven't played DR. I've seen playthroughs. Phoenix Wright, Lovies. Oh, yay!
We're doing Danganronpa 3 eventually.
Yeah. We're gonna be streaming Ace Attorney 2, probably early 2026. Danganronpa 3 for Grant's first time. Also probably late 2025, early 2026.
Whenever we finish 100 Line.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how long is this game?
But yeah, that's awesome. I fucking love visual novels too, so it's cool that friend. So 2188. That game, I can't fucking wait to make Grant play 13 Sentinels. I can't fucking wait. I think our next off-stream VN though is gonna be VLR. I won't stream that one again because that one is simply too long.
Which means tomorrow is your chance. It's hard to believe the commanders will be able to defeat her. We're counting on you, Mr. Semino. You need to assassinate Vexnus.
I guess I
have to kill her.
Put all your rage and resentment into it and drive your infuser with her into her and everything you've got. Then this battle will be over and peace will return to humanity. Now then, I need to get ready for tomorrow, so I'll be leaving. You can do this, Mr. Semino. Give it your all.
With that, Nigo was gone. I wonder if Vexnus is expecting this. I won't tell Grant that you promised in blood to cosplay Miss Morimura. He is gonna forget who that is by the time we play. Thank fucking god, don't remind him.
Please remind me. If she's so confident as to believe her subordinates could never defeat her, then so they'd never betray her, will it throw her off? Will it hurt her? Will she regret what she's done? No, I highly doubt that. She keeps forging her own path regardless of
Everyone wants the more cosplay. In the last year, guys, I've lost 40 pounds. I could probably cosplay more at this point.
Me too. I have lost 40 pounds in a year as well. Through just knowing Pengy.
And for me, there's only one path left to take. I need to kill Veshness. I need to take off these chains and put everything I have into driving this infuser into her. And then it'll all be over. I've lost one Takumi. Is he? He's probably 80 pounds. It's because he sabotages all the ice cream dinners. Grant?
He's 126 pounds. Wow, he weighs nothing. Oh, he's a short king. Like,
how tall is he?
you're tight. Pengy's also 5'6".
No, I am not. 5'7". Am I sure about this? Is this really how I wanted things to end? Actually, fuck it, I'm 5'8".
Sure. You're 5'8".
5'7" with a mushroom. Also 5. No, you are tall. The next day, Veshness visited in the morning. She hasn't said a word since she got here. She's just been sitting in silence staring at me.
Hey.
Hey.
Silence. I've been on edge since last night. This place relaxes me.
Does she know about the coup? This is Veshness we're talking about. Even if she doesn't know, her instincts probably sense something. I don't sense any hostility yet, but I know that could change any second.
There's something I want you to tell me.
I told you not to speak. I'm not in the mood to talk. Not even with you.
I hear you, but just one question. You can just nod or shake your head.
Did you already tell me your lie or not? After all, if nobody wins this game, it's all pretty pointless.
It was the thing with the god that he noticed. That was a really good pickup.
Yes, I've already told you one non-truth.
It was about her caretaker. It's definitely Dalshia.
I see. Any ideas what it is?
Honestly, no. Everything you've said is consistent. True. It's hard to imagine any of it is a lie.
Oh. Seems I've quite the talent for deception. If it weren't for you, I never would have known.
Intruder alert. Oh no. What was that? I sensed something strange just now.
So you felt it too?
Yeah, what was that? My nerves completely frayed.
It's his thirst for blood. Dalshia, you've come.
Would you guys hate us if we make this the cliffhanger point?
I think it is.
Because we were only going till 7:30 tonight. But, I don't think we have plans tomorrow, so we can probably do some 100 line tomorrow.
Yeah, I just have to leave for a few hours.
Oh, for the love of
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright guys, well, we're gonna be doing a watch party in Discord. Tomorrow, I'm planning 100 line between 5 p.m. EST and 8:15 PST, so we'll do a 3-hour segment tomorrow. We're gonna be having community night and probably another game during the day if I have time. So, it should be a lot of fun.
Well now.
Anyways, everyone, it's Pizza Friday. Enjoy your Friday evening. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
So, anyway...
Also, join the Discord. Fill in for our watch party. We're going to be watching a bunch of fun junk food TV, so it should be fun. Bye, guys.
See ya later!